Hey team, I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying this awesome weather today. I think it's supposed to be like this the rest of the week. I'm here to go over Wednesday's workout with you. I'm going to take you through the warm-up. We're going to go 2 times through this, and then we've got a nice dumbbell complex today on an interval. Those are my favorite. All right, first thing we're going to go through is our primal crawl. So if you look at me from the side, I'm going to start on all fours. I'm going to lift my knees off the ground. I have that nice flat back, and I'm going to crawl 6 feet to the right. Then I'm going to go 6 feet to the left. Then I'm going to go forward 6 feet and back 6 feet. Notice how I've got that nice flat back the entire time in that. Once you finish that, we're going to go to our broad jumps that we're fairly familiar with now. On my broad jump, I'm going to hinge at the hip here, load those hamstrings, nice jump, land in a squat. You're going to hit 8 of those. Next up, we've got our bird dog. We're going to alternate left and right. So again, I'm in that tabletop position. I am going to squeeze nice and tight. Think about tucking your ribs down to your hips there, and I'm going to reach out my opposite arm and leg, trying to stay nice and level. Get a 2 or 3 second hold there. Then you're going to come back to center and hit the other side. So I want you to accumulate 8 of those. Then we're going to go into our fire hydrant. So your fire hydrant, again, in that tabletop position, I'm going to flex my foot. I'm going to drive my foot up to the sky, and then my leg is going to come up, over, and out to that elbow and back to where I started. Then I'm going to come back the opposite way. So knee comes to elbow, back and around, and up, back to center. You're going to accumulate 4 on the right, 4 on the left of those, and then you'll go through all of this a second time. Okay guys, so we've got our dumbbell complex that we're going to work through today. If you are not going to do this in one of our Zoom classes and you need to set your clock, you're going to set yourself up for 12 rounds, and you're going to set that to a 1.5 minute interval there for yourself. Then the work we've got today, we're going to alternate a full round on the right. That'll be your first interval. Then when the clock beeps again, you'll do a full round on the left. So what that looks like is you've got 6 deadlifts. You're going to stick with the same dumbbell or kettlebells. Then you've got 5 bench rows. You've got 4 hang squat cleans, 3 front rack lunges, 2 thrusters, and 1 hang snatch. So if you finish that on the right and you still have time on the clock, that's your time to rest. When the clock beeps again, then you'll switch over and go to the left. It ends up totaling 6 rounds on the right, 6 rounds on the left. So I'll take you through those movements right now. Again, you can use dumbbell or kettlebell, whatever you have at home. So on my deadlift, I'm going to think about pulling my shoulders down and back. I'm tucking my ribs down to my hips, keeping that nice tight brace. With my dumbbell, I'm going to send my hips back. I should feel that tension in my hamstrings. I'm going to push my feet through the floor, stand up all the way. If you watch me from the side. So I've got 6 deadlifts there. Then I'm going to go to 5 bent rows. So that gorilla style row here, I have that nice flat back. I'm going to row that elbow nice and high, keeping that nice tight brace. From the side, you've got 5 of those on the right. Then you're going to go to your hang squat clean. We've got 4 of those. I'm going to get that nice little swing. I'm going to think about getting that big butt squeeze, big hip drive, and I'm going to quickly pull myself under to catch this dumbbell. I'm going to do one from the side. Big hip drive, pull yourself under. From there, you're just going to stay in that front rack. I should have stayed in that for you. And then you're going to hit 3 front rack lunges. You can choose to stay on the right leg for all 3 of those, or you can alternate, and just make sure that you alternate on the left side as well. When I'm doing that, Keeping that nice tight brace again. So squeezing tight here, chest is up. When I step out, that knee's neutral or tracking out. Back knee tracks in just a little bit there. Then you've got 2 thrusters. I'm going to be patient in that drive overhead on my thruster. I'm pulling myself down into my squat, and I'm not going to press overhead until I've gotten that big butt squeeze. From the side. And then you're going to finish with a hang snatch. Again, think big hips on that one. So that's 1 round on the right. You'll rest until the clock beeps again. Then you'll hold it on the left. Same thing. You'll go through your deadlift. Then you'll go through your bent rows. Hang squat clean. Lunges. Thrusters. And your hang snatch. I want you to pick a weight that is challenging for you, but that you can also go through a full round on one side unbroken. Have fun, guys.